Hey, Perry Peacock here today, introducing our new PSS, or Personal Survival Shelter. And this is truly a one-person shelter setup. We've basically got a piece of equipment here that is three functions. The three functions are: it's a poncho, it's a personal-sized tarp, and it is also a hammock. And so we've got all three functions into one piece of gear. Now, in most anything, and particularly in survival and preparedness, those sorts of things, you want your gear to be as multifunctional as possible. So we've tried to take this to use whatever we can here and make it the best we can, and we've incorporated those three functions into this piece of gear that we call our Personal Survival Shelter, or PSS. And just a note to you, we've made this thing kind of modular in nature. We do have some exciting new other things that are being tested right now that will also be add-ons and things which will work with this shelter that'll make it even a nicer little setup than what it already is. So let's take a moment and kind of get into this thing, and we've got some clips from today and some clips from some previous times and some photos and stuff that we'll throw in here during this little video as we introduce this PSS Personal Survival Shelter. Alright, the PSS comes inside this Cordura nylon pack cloth carry case with the MOLLE system on the back for attachment, 2D rings top and bottom, and inside this Cordura nylon pack cloth bag for the shelter, let's just see what we've got in here for you. This deal is made out of ripstop nylon, very tough and durable, 1.9 ounce. And we unroll it here. We've got two hanks of parachute cord that come with the kit, and we undo this thing and kind of shake it out for you. Step back here a little bit. So I just kind of shake this thing out here and throw it on. So we've got us a poncho here, suitable for use for most sizes of individuals, and the poncho is secured by means of a series of snaps that run down the edges of it. So we can snap it together like that down both sides, and we've got our poncho secured. Okay, now with my poncho all snapped up and secure, I'm good to go. I can be protected from the elements. Got a hood on here with a drawstring closure. It's got some adjustments on the back where we can actually make the hood be a larger or smaller size depending on what you're wearing. The hood is sized generous enough to be able to wear a insulated hat or something like that in the cooler weather. The poncho is a loose enough fit that you can wear it with your backpack underneath it. Granted, you do look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but it does fit under there nicely and no problem. Still gives you pretty good leg coverage. So that's one of the three functions of this kit.
The Wilderness Innovation, we go to no end to test our gear. Me and my sons, Zach and Jake, have just hiked how many miles?
Almost 9.5.
Almost 9.5 miles back up this canyon to get into this waterfall to test the effectiveness effectiveness of our personal survival poncho, a new product from Wilderness Innovation. Alright, we're putting the hood on. Drawing it down tight.
Okay, so I take my poncho and unsnap it, and then I can lay it out here like this. And I can actually get in here, pack down this grass down a little bit, but I can actually use this as a one person ground cloth. Another thing that I can do with it, we've got 12 of these webbing tabs all the way around the outside of the unit here, and that makes it so you can pitch it up as a tarp over your head, like an A-frame or a lean-to or something like that. So let's show you something else you can do with it. Okay, so we've got our hammock strung up. So once again, you know, this is a tarp, a hammock, and a poncho, and we've got it strung up as a hammock. The tree over here on my right is only about 2.5 inches diameter. So I get in this thing, it's going to pull over just a little bit, but it'll be fine. I've even, just incidentally, I've even tied off to like a bunch of willow type brush, and just band a bunch of them together and just tie around the whole thing, and it'll work fine that way too. It's got a little more give to it. You might want to pitch a little higher, but all we do to get into this thing, the easiest way is just push one end kind of under your butt here, and then since this is a hammock or a poncho, it's actually the material's actually fairly wide. So there you go, right there. Very easy to get into, get out of. It's very, very comfortable to be in. Very comfortable sleeping. I'm gonna make this make it a little chair now.